Jennifer Brough, and I'm with the band JAMESON'S Folly. I play guitar with the band. We're a local Irish and folk band. We've been around in the Dayton area for many, many years. We've been together as the band for 10 years now. And I'm really lucky because I also dance with the Celtic Academy of Irish Dance.
And I'm Mary Laffey. I am the director and owner of the Celtic Academy of Irish Dance. We are located here in Dayton on Woodman Drive. And we have been around since the early 1950s, but I took over the school in 1989, and we teach both recreational and competitive Irish dance classes.
I grew up playing music. Music goes back in my family at least 6 generations for me, that we know of, that we have genealogical documentation of. So everybody in my family played an instrument. I grew up on bluegrass and old-time music, which, as we know, comes from Irish music. So that kind of led me full circle back to Irish music when I started performing at Renaissance festivals. Out at the Ohio Renaissance Festival, I met my sister-in-law, and we decided to form a band together. Later, I had started having children, and my oldest son started playing fiddle with us, started dancing with the Celtic Academy, so that's kind of the beginnings of JAMESON'S Folly.
And then I have 3 older sisters, so because they went into Irish dance, I was put into Irish dance because at that time we were all put into the same activity since there was only one car to take everyone around. So I've been dancing for a long, long time, since I was 5. I'm not going to tell you how many years. But within what was the Hibernian Irish Dancers, which later became the Celtic Academy of Irish Dance. So it was an honor for me to be able to take over the school that I grew up dancing in. So, and to continue to see the kids that I teach grow up and then move on to college and everything as they get older.
JAMESON'S Folly is very proud to be rooted in the Dayton community. We perform all around town, actually all around the Miami Valley. One of our favorite shows last year would have been, or at least I think it was last year, it's been a long pandemic year. We were honored to play at the Dublin Pub during the Gem City Shine event. So it was great to be part of that. We do perform all around town, everything from small community gatherings to major events. We'll be playing around town at St. Patrick's Day down at the Dublin Pub at 7 a.m. We'll also be down at the Dayton Mall this coming Saturday, March 13th. So we'll be down there for a while. So again, we like to share the music wherever we can.
And the Celtic Academy is deeply rooted in the Dayton community. We've been a part of this, like I said, since the 1950s, with me managing the school since '89 and owning the school since that time. So we've done performances throughout the years. We have been involved in local Irish organizations, the Ancient Order of Hibernians, United Irish of Dayton. United Irish of Dayton also participates in the World Affair and the well-known Dayton Celtic Festival, which we're hoping to be able to have this year, like many events. And we also have been rooted within the Dayton Committee with our competition part of Irish dance, because we host several competitions throughout the year here in Dayton. So we're very excited about our role in the community. And in our performances that we do, we'll be at Dublin Pub as well.
Oh, definitely.
We'll be dancing at 10:30 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. and at 5th Street Brew Pub at 1 and 4 p.m. So we have many performances, or a few performances this year that you'll be able to come and see us at. But within the community, we actually, when we were out at a performance one year, we actually found out we had groupies. And we were just so excited when we found that out, because you never think of an Irish dance school having a following. And throughout the years, we've acquired a huge following, and we are very thankful for the Dayton community for that.
Well, and Mary, a lot of our following comes from folks who have seen us here at 2nd Street.
Yes.
Our
yes.
performance here is usually kind of the highlight of our St. Patrick's Day, because it's a very family-friendly event. We're usually completely packed, obviously something we can't do this year. But we started noticing at shows around town that people were singing along, and they weren't singing along with the normal Irish songs that you expect. They were singing along with some very obscure things that pretty much our band is the only people who really do those. And we started asking them, well, where did you learn that song? Oh, we heard you at 2nd Street, and we started looking up some of the music. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I have to say for our dancers, the Second Street Market is their favorite show. We normally for a show I'll have maybe 25 dancers sign up for it. Second Street Market I have between 50 and 60 dancers that want to perform at it every year. And we're always lined up outside, and especially on the dock back here in the back, organizing the dancers, and they just absolutely love it. Love it here at Second Street Market. All right, what you're seeing here is our costumes that we wear in Irish dance. The blue is our school costume that represents the Celtic Academy of Irish Dance. And throughout the world, you will see different colors that represent different schools. We've chosen the blue with the pink and green to represent the Celtic Academy when we go out to do our shows and our shows and our performances, our shows and our competitions. Now, as you progress through your levels in competition, we go into what is called a solo costume. And this is a solo costume that belongs to HAILEY Sander. And it represents who she is when she does her solo competitive routines of the soft shoe and the hard shoe dance. The costumes, the designs that you see, in our school costume, we had the more traditional knotwork taken from the Book of Kells, which is where we used to always take our designs from and piece them together, make newly created designs. With the modern day solo costumes, you don't see as much of the knotwork. You sometimes see more geometric, more of the intertwining lines, or what would be like leaf almost type look. And it's colors and designs that the dancers themselves want to represent who they are individually in competition. And you can see any color under the sun on their solo costumes. So it gives you a little bit of the history with the designs originally coming from the Book of Kells and going from there and modernizing. If you're interested in joining the Celtic Academy of Irish Dance, we take children ages 4 and above. We also have an adult group, and we do not ask your age. So we do not know the oldest adult Irish dancer that we have within the school, how old she is. So
it's
that
not
part,
me. It's
no,
not me.
it's
No.
not Jennifer. It is not Jennifer. So we keep that, age discretion as it is. But we do take dancers from ages 4 on up, and you can Irish dance without being Irish. You don't have to have any experience. We will teach you from the very beginning what you need to do, how to cross your feet, how to hop, how to jump. So you just come in the doors, and we'll take it from there.
And Mary, I have to say, it is super great exercise, and it's really good for those really squirmy little kids. I raised 2 sons who both dance, and I'm not sure I could have stood to be around them if they hadn't been able to burn off some of that energy doing Irish dance.
Yeah, it definitely does. I used to say, I'm dating myself, I used to say it's aerobics on fire. So any exercise that you do, put yourself on fire, go fast, that's what you got in Irish dance.
Yes.
You move. Stick around for a few moments. We will instruct you on how to dance a treble reel in our hard shoes, because that's the dance that everyone wants to learn how to do, are the hard shoe dances in Irish dance. This is one of our champion dancers. This is HAILEY Sander, and she's going to help me today in showing you guys how to do our treble reel lead. Okay, so the first thing that you have to learn how to do is a treble, and a treble is 4 beats. So it's like a syllable of a word, treble. So that's how many beads, you're going to make in a treble are 2, treble. So you want to show them treble? Treble, okay? So you just go brush, brush with the feet. Then we add what we do, or what we call a hop, and then a back. So that's where we get our 4 beats, treble, hop, back. Treble, hop, back. Okay, and once we learn how to do that, that's the basic movement in our hard shoes. So you can put that in combination with a lot of different movements. So we'll put it in combination with what we call a bang. So we want to show them a bang. And then we can do a treble hop back after it. She knew exactly where I was going. Okay? So in our treble reel lead, we have a bang and treble hop back, and then another bang and treble hop back. Because normally if we do it with the right foot, we also have to do it with the left foot. Okay? So HAILEY. Excellent. And then we can just do the treble hop backs without the bangs. So put 3 treble hop backs there, HAILEY. And then we can repeat all that so you see the whole sequence with the bangs and the treble hop backs. Okay, HAILEY? Bang and treble hop back. Bang and treble hop back. Bang and treble hop back. Treble hop back. Treble hop back. Okay? So that's our treble reel lead. And then it's going to get a little bit faster when we put it with the music, because our feet are our instruments. We accompany the music that is being played in Irish dance. So I'm going to bring another one of our champion dancers on. This is Brough, and he's going to play the reel, and Haley will show you how fast you'll have to do that in combination with the music. So this is what we call the treble reel lead. Bang and treble hop back, and you've learned that the treble is our basic movement in our hard shoe dances. What Haley and Chance are going to show you now is a harder version of a treble reel step. So see if you can notice the trebles in this dance, and you're also going to see a little bit more fancy footwork into it. So this is a treble reel.
JAMESON'S, Folly, and Celtic Academy will be out and about St. Patrick's Day. We have quite a few public performances, all socially distanced. We will be performing, as I said, at the Dublin Pub on St. Patrick's Day proper at 7 a.m. We'll also be out at the Dayton Mall on March 13th in the afternoon. We'll be at the Carol Fish Fry on Friday night, so stop by this Friday night, March 12th at the Carol Fish Fry. And then in the summer, we have some events coming up. We hope we're going to have a lot more, but one that we did just get word of that is confirmed will be at Celtic Fest, Ohio on June 19th, and both groups will actually be there. So,
yeah, and we'll also be at the Carroll High School for their St. Patrick's Day Fest this weekend. We'll be dancing on Saturday evening at 6 p.m. and I do know that they have a live stream and they have carry-out fish dinners available. So check out their website. I want to say it is carrollhighschool.org, but don't trust me on that. Just go ahead and Google it. It's Carroll High School, Dayton, Ohio, and support them. They have a great school. It's my alma mater as well. Wonderful school, wonderful children to support.
And both groups are available if you have an event coming up. As things open up and festivals happen, both groups are available to perform at anything from small gatherings to large festivals, really birthday parties, weddings. I think both groups have performed at just about any setting you can imagine.
Any event you can think of.
Yes.